Welcome everybody to PUMPKING. PUMPKING is a 3 times weekly workout that's based on 3 simple convictions. First conviction is that we have everything we need within the frame of our body. Second conviction is we can move that body to build strength, increase our flexibility, and train our balance. And the third conviction is that by moving our body in that way, it'll simply get us closer to where we need to be. It'll change our state of where we're at and allow us to move into a place that's more focused, if that's where we want to be, hornier, if that's where we want to be, happier, if that's where we want to be, more confident, more present. All these things, moving your body, getting your blood pumping all the way out to your extremities is something that's so important for those goals on a day-to-day basis. So if you're on board with those 3 simple convictions, then we're already on this journey together, and let's get started. PUMPKING today is going to be 3 different sets with 2 exercises each and a burn section at the end. Each section we're going to do through 3 times, and it's all timed. So just follow along. I'll call out the timing, and just be ready to switch when I tell you. The first time, I'll show you a little bit more, give you more indication about alignment and posture and how to do the exercises properly. The second and third time through, we'll do it with a little bit more flow from exercise to exercise. Don't worry about going fast. Go slowly. Pay attention to each rep as you do it. It's all about keeping good form and creating a mind-muscle connection. So focusing your mind on the parts of your body that are actually moving. That's going to cause you to grow more flexible muscles, longer muscles, and you're going to feel better and look better. Today's exercise, we need a mat and then anything that's going to let you slide your foot along the ground. I'm using a plate with some felt casters on the bottom. You can also use a rag or a dish towel, whatever you want to use. If you guys are ready to go, then let's get started with a little bit of a warm-up. Just start taking in the music. This mix goes all over the place, so it has some intense parts and it has more mellow parts. Start rolling out your neck right and left, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder, your left ear to your left shoulder. Just taking in the position of your body, how weight drives down through your hips, through your knees, and into the soles of your feet. Let your arms hang nice and long. Feel that there's a drop of water that drips from your shoulders, down across your elbows, down your forearms, over your hand and out your middle finger. And let that drip, let the weight of that carry you down and over your legs and hang down over your knees. Imagine that same drip of thick water dripping down from your head from your tailbone, down across your spine and out the top of your head. Separate your feet 4 or 5 feet and just start, or 3 or 4 feet, and just start tick-tocking from one foot to the next. Let yourself be heavy and let that weight carry yourself from one edge of the tick-tock to the other. Use that momentum now to circle all the way down, up and over middle, and then tip over the other side. Let's go to that same side one more time. All the way up. Use your abs as you stretch out your side body and tip to the other side. Tick-tock in the middle again. This time change sides. Boom, up. Separate your arms and tip over the middle to come back to the center. Now same side one more time. Beautiful. Tip over to the middle. Red light, red light. All right, come up to a flat back. Walk your hands out in front of you a little bit. Come down for a push-up or not. Just walk it back up to a flat back. Bring your arms out to the side. Walk back out. Come down to a cobra or a push-up or just skip it. Walk back. Come back up to a flat back one more time. When you come to a flat back, bring your arms out at a T and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then collapse your hands in front of you. Come down, push up, cobra, and step back. Stand back up. Pick up your right foot. You're going to pick up your ankle with your left foot, with your left hand. Reach under your calf with the other hand. You're going to upright your chest, pull your shoulders back, let your neck be long, balance here for just a second, pull that knee and hip up, and then let it go. Let's just do 5 on each side. You can kind of take it into a fun little dance with the hands. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. One more on each side. Make it about the balance, about the stretch, and about the alignment. Find that straightness of your spine and let it go. Let's take it into YTWs. So that same feeling you had of that water dripping from your shoulder out the middle of your finger, use that to extend energy out through your arms. So your arms come completely extended and the muscles are engaged. And with that same engagement, like 2 laser pointers come up to a Y, then a T, and then a W. And really keep projecting energy through the middle of your fingers. T and W. You can bring your legs into it in any way that you want, or just leave it out. Y, T, and W. Let's do 3 more. T. There is a pumpkin off stage that you can't see. So if you see little fingers entering the frame, that's Jesse. T and W. Beautiful. Just roll out those shoulders a little bit. We're going to do some reverse lunge reaches. So start with your right arm and your right leg. The left knee tracks over the left toe. Step back, reach back with your right hand up and over, and then step back forward. Step forward. Switching up sides. It's a side bend and a back bend and a balance and a bit of a twist. Really extend up from the hip all the way over the shoulder and out that middle finger. It's all about tracing the lines of energy. Let's do 2 more on each side. Beautiful. Come down to our back, and let's do some dead bugs. So from a position straight or lying flat on your back, you're going to bring your shins up to be parallel to the ground and bring your arms up straight, radiating out from your shoulder sockets. You're going to send the left leg forward and the right arm back and really try to maintain a solidness and connectedness to your core. So you're not twisting one way or you're not spilling one way or the other. Just try to maintain the hip to shoulder relationship intact. Bring your shoulder and chin back and just alternating sides, waking up your core, engaging the middle. Let's do 5 more on each side. Breathe in to go long, breathe out to come in. You can even lift your upper back off the mat a little bit here to engage the abs a bit more. We are going to work the abs later though. 2 more on each side. One more on each side. Beautiful. Step up. Let's open up the shoulders. So again here, radiate energy out through your palms. You're sticking one palm forward and the other one back, and you're going to swim forward and switch those palms. Really twist your whole upper body to accommodate those arms staying straight the whole time and come down into a little bit of a kind of sumo stance with your legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now switch directions. Twist your whole shoulders around. Beautiful, guys. Whew. 5, 6, 7. Okay, beautiful. Let's twist our hands across our chest now a little bit. All right. Let's kick our legs forward and backwards. Try it balancing or grab onto a table or chair for balance. Switch sides. Ten on each leg. Okay, guys, we're almost there, almost feeling completely warmed up. Let's just do some jumping jacks to get the body flowing and the heart rate going. So let's do 35 seconds of these, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give it everything you got. Really make this an opening up of your side body as well. Another 15 seconds. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, guys. Okay, so now we're going to move into the first circuit where we're working the upper body and the abdominals. The first exercise is a yoga push-up to a gecko walk. So let me give myself a bit more space with the music here. Okay, gecko walks are a pretty advanced push-up variation. So I'm going to show you first the yoga push-up, and you can work towards the gecko walk. The first variation for the yoga push-up is from your knees. You're going to come down into the push-up, lift your left knee, tap that knee to the back of your elbow as you come down to the push-up, push away, and sneak that knee back. Alternating sides, you're going to feel a pinch along the side of your body where you're bringing that knee up, and you're also going to feel your upper body kind of twist a little bit to accommodate that knee coming up. So from there, we can take it into a moving variation where we go, first you can do yoga push-up back on your toes for more of a challenge. But for the gecko walk, we come. Oh, okay. Thanks, Elon. I'm going to take it down a little bit more. Okay, perfect. How's that now? Volume is better a little bit? Okay, great. Thanks, Tess. Okay, great. So I assume you guys kind of got the yoga push-up. So the gecko walk, we're taking basically the yoga push-up into a moving variation. So you're going to step your right hand forward, tap the back of that elbow with the left foot, set the foot down, pick back up, move the left hand forward, and tap that right hand to the back of the elbow. And then from the front, you just reverse that motion. Bring the elbow back to the knee. You kind of have to push away in order to make that work. So we are going to go in for 45 seconds of the gecko walk. Find yourself on your mat. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Either come into the push-up position on your knees or on your toes, and commit to doing either the yoga push-up or the walk. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk forward. Feel that little squeeze on the side of your body as you bring that knee up to tap the outside of the elbow and walk it backwards. Walk it back forwards. Imagine you're Spider-Man with those special sticky fingers climbing up the side of a skyscraper. Crawl it forward. We got 10 more seconds. Beautiful, guys. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. The next exercise is the tick-tock. So this is a kind of exercise that's going to work your coordination, your balance, and your core stability. So we've done kick-throughs before, where from a tabletop position, we're just kicking through and then alternating sides. So that's the first variation here, is just picking up your knees, holding your core stable, so you're not kind of arching your back or collapsing in the middle, and you're kicking through alternating sides. That's building shoulder strength and also core stability. This one, we're taking it into a whole new level where you come up, levitate your knees, kick through rotate your whole pelvis around, kick up and back, pinch your glute as you kick up, kick forward and across your body, kick forward and outside your elbow, and then switch sides. Okay. So we're in this one for 60 seconds. Find yourself on your mat, come to that tabletop position that works for you, and commit again to either doing the full version or to just building up with kick throughs, always taking care that form is first priority. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kick through, kick up, kick forward, outside, switch sides, through, up, forward, outside, through, up. And you can even increase the tempo here if you want more burn, move quicker, agile. Make sure you're keeping your pelvis rotated and tight in your abs. We got another 15 seconds. Beautiful. Keep it going. Kick through and back, forward, outside. Move precisely. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We got 30 seconds rest. Grab yourself a little bit of water, and we're going to go back into the gecko push-ups. Whew. So that should definitely start to feel engaged in your shoulders. Another 10 seconds. Yeah, you should really start to feel action in your shoulders. All that rotating and all that twisting is really going to get the shoulders woken up. All right, in 5 seconds, we got 45 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up into the push-up position and start walking forward or doing the yoga push-ups, alternating sides. Really try to take on the whole animal mentality of this walk. If you're doing it, it makes you feel kind of not human. You're just like, blah. 20 more seconds. Keep it going. Whew. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Beautiful. Yeah, that's not easy if you're in the full walk. And obviously, if you're just having fun, don't worry about, looking good or whatever. If you're climbing forward, your abs are tight, and you're not arching in your back, then you can't be doing anything wrong. Okay, let's get started here with the TikTok. We'll start in 10 seconds. Come to that tabletop position. Levitate your knees and make the decision if you're going for the full version or kick throughs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick through and up, forward and outside. Switch. Feel the pinch on your glute as you kick back the same way as that leg. You're really feeling all your abs get engaged here too, from your upper obliques to your outer obliques. Keep it moving, fluid, slow, precise, but don't linger anywhere. Keep it going. Feel the music. The music is setting your pace. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Beautiful, guys. We have one more set of the first circuit, geckos and TikToks, and then we will get started with the second circuit. We've just got another 15 seconds here. Find yourself on your mat. Really go deep for this last set of this circuit. Come into the push-up position that's working for you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start walking forward. And walk it back. Or if you're doing the yoga push-ups, keep alternating sides. Feel that pinch on the outside of your obliques. High Keep it going. 20 seconds. And if you've been doing the walk, I'm personally losing it now. Just come and do some more yoga push-ups for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring yourself right to the tabletop position for TikTok in 5, 4. Oh, sorry, no. We've got another 10 seconds rest. Whew. Take a few breathers. Come to your mat and get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, kick through, kick back, forward and forward, kick through, back, forward and forward, through, back, forward and forward, through. Find your own rhythm with the music or against the music. If you're not in each beat, just see what beat you're landing on when you kick through, and it helps you to maintain a focus on your body and your movements. 15 more seconds. 10. Keep it going. Kick through, kick back, forward. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Guys, really nice work on the first circuit. That is not easy. Quite challenging for the upper body. So we've got 2 more circuits to go, and the first one is going to focus on the adductor muscles on the insides of our quads, as well as our quadriceps and our calves. So the first exercise is a squat slide or a side slide, and we're going to be doing 30 seconds on each side. 45 seconds on each side. So you take a plate or a dish or some rag. Let's start with it under our right foot. We're going to send the left knee tracking over the left toes, and the right toes go out to the side. Now, from this lowest position, you can assist with your standing leg, but with that sliding leg, really try to push down in one motion to sweep it back underneath you, and you'll feel your whole inside of your groin here turn right on. And then after 45 seconds, switch and do the other side. Take another few seconds rest here, and we'll get started very soon. You want to keep your chest up, your shoulders back here. And you can really lock out that knee and imagine it sweeping underneath you. I was saying last week I like to imagine like a fishing rod getting shorter through that leg. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come down to the squat. Send that right foot out to the side. Sweep it back underneath you. Squeeze those heels together. And depending on how much you assist with that left leg, it's going to get harder and harder here for the adductor. Chest back, shoulders up. Squeeze them together. Imagine there's a magnet on the inside of either heel, and they want to come back together. But to do so, they have to get through that middle muscle. 2 seconds, and switch legs, and slide out to the side. Make sure that right knee's tracking over the ankle. Push down through the left toes to bring yourself back up to standing. Chest up, shoulders back, neck is long. You can reach your hands up to the side, behind you, or in front of you. 15 more seconds. Keep it going, 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back. The next exercise is an explosive squat jump variation called the drop squat. So we're going to really try to be explosive here and explode out of that same area that we've just been exercising with the side slide. So You start with your feet together, then you hop them apart, coming down, twisting your upper body to one side first. And from here, this is the lowest point. We explode upwards, twist back to center with our upper body, bring our legs together, and clap our hands. So it's exploding up, and then jump out and twist the other way. All right? So we've got this for 45 seconds as well. And let's bring our feet together and get ready for 3, 2, 1. Let's hop, come down, and explode up. Twist the other way. Twist. Keep it going. Here you can really get into the music. Landing softly, hopping with agility. 10 and 15 more seconds. Explode up from that lowest position. Clap those hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we got 30 seconds rest, guys. Beautiful work so far. So you can come back. We're going to bring that plate under the left foot to start this time. Grab some water quickly. Roll your shoulders back. Do a little dance. Feel sweet, sweet and happy. 10 more seconds. That right knee is going to track over the right ankle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and send that knee out to the side. Push down through that straight leg and come back up to standing. Moving slowly as you come up, seeing how much of the strength you can kind of give over to that straight leg to perform this movement. 20 more seconds. Breathe in as you come down and breathe out as you push down through that straight leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides with that plate. Left knee tracks over the left ankle. Let's go. Straight leg. Send energy out through those toes. Track the left knee over the left big toe. Push down through that straight leg. Chest up, neck long. 10 more seconds. Really reach out as far as you can with those right toes and push down. 5, 4, one more, 3, 2, 1. Come forward, right into the drop squat with your feet together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump apart, jump down, explode up, clap, and switch. Twist your whole shoulder girdle to the left and to the right. Imagine your upper body, your shoulders are one piece from middle finger to middle finger, and you're twisting that whole thing all the way around. Explode up from that bottom position. Breathe deep. 10 more seconds. Give me everything for the last 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break, guys. Beautiful. We got one more circuit, one more set of circuit number 2. Whew. Should definitely feel your heart going after those drop squats. Let's start with the plate under the right foot this time and start to slide. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track that left leg out over the left ankle. Come down and push down with a straight leg. Squeezing those ankles back together underneath you. Pulling that plate back underneath you. Wow. Push down. Keep that right leg locked out. Pushing down to help you rise up again. 20 more seconds. Reach out far with that right leg. I'm just trying to bring both hands to the left as you reach out right, and it kind of creates one line of energy from your fingertips to your toes. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Yeah, that reaching to the side of the bent knee, kind of cool. Oh, maybe start. Ooh. Reach out with that left leg. Push down and bring it back underneath you. Try reaching to the side of the bent leg. Squeeze that groin underneath you. 20 more seconds. Make sure that knee is tracking over the ankle. The left leg is locked out completely as you sweep it down underneath you. You should be feeling it really starting to get close to completely failing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're good. Step forward, feet together, hands together. 3, 2, 1. Hop apart, swip to the right, hop together, switch sides. Just let the music take over for this last set. Explode up from that bottom position. Twenty more seconds. Breathe with it. Breathe as you come down. Breathe out as you explode up. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, give it all. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, guys. That's really difficult. Okay, we got one more circuit, 3 times through before our little burn session at the end. So the last circuit, we're going to be working our back and our shoulders again. So we've given them a bit of a rest now by doing that lower body circuit, and we're going to go on to shoulders and abs. Just one second, I'm taking off my chains. Okay, so the first exercise is called the T-bird, and it's a combination between a side plank and a push-up. And there's many ways to make this easier or more difficult. So start from your knees in a push-up position. And the first level is just tipping to one side, drive those hips up in the air, tip to the other side, reach up with your hand into a side plank from your knees. Then you can start adding a push-up, explode out to one side, drive those hips straight up in the air, and reach up with your fingers. And then from there, you take it into a full push-up from your toes, where you push down, push up, use that momentum to carry yourself onto the outside edge of your foot. Again, driving these hips up in the air, squeezing the oblique on this side, reaching up with those fingers. Now, coming back to the push-up position is where you can add a little bit more difficulty too if you want to. The easiest version from the side is just falling back down, and that's fine. But if you want to kind of pick up that foot and the hand, brace yourself and land slowly, keeping that one foot elevated and coming down for a one-legged push-up, and then grounding that elevated foot as you switch to that other side. That's probably the ultimate expression of this exercise. We're doing this one for 45 seconds, so find yourself on your mat. See if you can just start with the lower end of difficulty for which modification you want to choose, and then work up. We've got 3 sets of it, so you can definitely step it up for the next one. Come into the push-up position that works for you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, push up, move over to the other side. Come down to the middle, drive those hips up in the air, landing softly back in the middle. Here you can move so elegantly, taking the music as you go. Whew. 15 more seconds. Brace yourself as you come back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Second exercise here is small feed. The small feed is a precursor to the hollow body hold, which we can progress to if you're feeling ready. So small feed, bring yourself into a tiny little feed. Grab your knees and pull them into your chest. Wrap your hands around and kind of prop your back up, lifting your shoulder blades up towards your knees. From here, you bring your hands down to your hips and you just pump downwards. So if you're feeling not much challenge there, then you can start by keeping your pelvis engaged and your abs tight. Keep pumping downwards and extend your toes. And then from there, if you want more of a challenge, keeping your ribs knitted down, abs engaged, and back lifted, you reach over your head and hold. That's the full hollow body hold. So here we really want to make sure we're rotating our pelvis towards the front of our body, an anterior tilt, locking it in place with our abs and keeping our abs really engaged the whole time. Okay, so find yourself on your back. Bring your knees in. Lift your chest up towards your knees and start to pump in 3, 2, 1, pump down. Here you can really go with the music. Pump down with the music. Da, 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 da. From there, if you want more of a challenge, start to extend those legs. Keeping that pelvis engaged, keeping the back lifted. If you think you're ready for it, reach above your head. You should be a slightly inverted V. The lower back is long, abs are engaged, ribs are knitted down, shoulders are out of your ears. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Beautiful. We got 30 seconds rest, and we are back into the T-bird. You can already come into the tabletop position and just kind of roll out your pelvis a couple times. Beautiful. Some big, deep breaths. Roll your shoulders back and out of your ears. 10 more seconds. Find that push-up position that works best for you and commit to that. Step it up or step it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Moving slowly as if you're moving through water. Nice. This part's great. As you come back to center, see what it's like if you brace that movement rather than just letting yourself fall back to flat. Brace, land with that hand. Beautiful, guys. Reach back to the middle. Switch sides. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come right onto your back. Gather your knees into your chest. Reach forward and start to pump. Lift your shoulders up and go ahead. Pump down. Tune into the music. This time, if you want more of a challenge, reach those toes out. Keep your pelvis engaged, your abs tight. And if you're ready for it, reach above your head. Shoulders are down out of your ears. Abs are engaged. Don't forget to breathe. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Ooh-wee. If you're in the full hollow body hold, That's really hard. That's really hard. So if you think you're doing it, but you're like, oh, it's just hurting my lower back, definitely step it back because that means your pelvis is swaying. It's putting pressure on your lower back. You should be feeling it so intensely in your abs only. All right, we got one more set of the third circuit here. Just want to make sure. Okay, beautiful. Find yourself in the push-up position that works for you. If it hasn't been working out these last two ones, step it back one level of difficulty. Come onto your knees and maybe just try switching from one side to the next first. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Use power and explosiveness to push up to one side. Beautiful, guys. Fifteen more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Come onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Last exercise in this circuit. 2, 1. Start to pump down. Bring your shoulder blades up off the mat. Make sure you breathe out with power. Bring those legs out to straight if you can. And see if you can extend your hands. Whew. Don't do it if you're feeling any crunching in your lower back. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. That is definitely very, very hard work. Whew. Take a little breather. We've got 3 burns to go where we're doing 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off. We are bringing into the mix today the one-legged burpee. Whew. Had to do it to you for Friday, right? Burpees in their simplest form are coming from a vertical position to a horizontal position. And you can throw in all kinds of things along the way to make that more difficult or more easy. So the easiest possible version is you're going to come from standing, set your hands down, step back into a plank, step your feet back in, and stand back up. Stick. Okay, today we're going to do the one-legged burpee where you can throw in a little hop back to plank, and then you're going to lift up one of your feet, come forward, jump up, switch feet in the plank. Come forward, jump up, step back down, switch feet in the plank. All right, so you can do two-legged variations. That also gives you more opportunity to like up the tempo and go quicker with more intensity. But the one-legged variation, it's more strength. So you're really putting a lot more stress on that muscle. So you're going to get more of a strength effect and less your heart rate pumping. So whatever you feel ready for today, we're going to get started in 10 seconds. Roll your shoulders back, a few deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Hop back, pick up one leg, come in. Hop back, switch legs in the plank. You can throw a little push-up in while you're in the plank, switching legs. 25 more seconds. Beautiful. Keep it going. Whew. 15 more seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful work, guys. You're totally fine. Breathe in deeply. That heart should be pumping pretty strong by now. Take big, deep breaths like you're pouring water over top of a fire. Just put that out. No panic. Stay out of your head. We got another 15 seconds of rest. Switch it up this time. If you're doing one-legged before, do two-legged this time. Or if you feel comfortable moving up to the one leg, give that a shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds of it. Pace yourself, but move explosively. Explode up into a squat jump from your bottom position. Breathe deeply as you go. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. Give it everything. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful work, guys. Whew. Heart should be going thump a lump. Thanks for all making it in today on the short notice time change. We got one more set of burpees, either one-legged or two-legged. I'm going to power into the weekend with a two-legged burn on the burpees. See if you can get in touch with any part of your brain that's telling you you're not good enough, you're not fast enough, you're not strong enough to do it, and just let that part of you know that they can't stay here anymore. We're going to get started in 10 seconds. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give it everything you got for these last 40 seconds. Exploding up into a squat jump. Throw a little push-up in at the bottom. Jump back to that plank. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, fall right over onto your back. Whew. Gather your knees back into your chest. Oh, big deep breaths. Just roll forward and backward. Massaging out your spine. Just let those legs fall over to the left. Your knees up by your armpit. Twist over to the right side. Bring your hands over to your right hand, fingertips, and just let gravity unravel your back. Beautiful work, guys. Use a lift of your abs to pull those knees back to center. Rock a few times, forward and backwards, and just let them fall over to the right-hand side. Hold those knees down, but let gravity do all the work here. Bring your knees back to center from a lift of your abs. Reach through, grab the soles of your feet, and pump your knees down towards your elbows, making little figure eights in a happy baby, opening up your lower back again. From here, cross your right ankle over your left knee, making a figure 4 from your hips to your toes. Reach through, grab the back of the skin, back skin of the left knee, and pull that knee in towards your chest, opening up the right hip. You might need to put your left hand on the top of that right foot to hold it into that knee, just because of the sweat. Beautiful. Send both legs out to straight. Bring the left ankle over the right knee. Reach through, grab the back of that right knee. Pull the right knee in towards you, opening up the left hip. Again, you can put your right hand on top of the left leg just to open up, just to keep it down on the knee if it's slipping because of sweat. Beautiful. Come forward, rock yourself up to seated. Bring the soles of your feet together, and we're going to open up those groins that worked so hard in the side slide. Grab your ankles, push down on your knees, opening up into a butterfly position. The mix today is from Kareem Olin Ash, one of the most beautiful, special people I know in Toronto. So honored to have his mix on today that he did for Bully magazine. Oh. Beautiful, opening up those groins. Send both your toes out long. Now you're going to drape yourself over your knees, but I want you to think of it slightly differently than just that old gym class stretch where you try to touch your toes. So you're first going to establish a base in your sit bones, kind of clear some of the butt flesh away if you need to. Drive down through those sit bones, engage your abs, make your chest long and high and your shoulders back, and imagine radiating up the crown of your head so you're as tall as you can be while you're seated. You're going to try to maintain that straight back and that length as you tip forward. You'll feel the backs of your knees and your hamstrings light up right away. And you're leading with your chest here rather than with your fingers. So once you're as far as you can go here comfortably, then you can kind of round out the top of the back a little bit, but still keeping that length through your lower back. And then just let your head hang. And really flex your toes up towards your shins. You should feel a pull that starts on the back of your ankle, up your Achilles tendon, across your calves and hamstrings, over your lower back and out to the back of your skull. The body is just one cooperating system of nerves, muscles, ligaments, tendons, bones, emotions, problems. But we do this kind of work using that body to hopefully bring more clarity to the problems that originate in our societies, in our emotions, in our minds, and in our hearts. Spread your feet apart and just bring a rounded back in between your toes now, opening up your hips and your groins. Really beautiful work today, guys. Bring your feet back together. Bend your right leg, step it over top of your left knee. Reach up again, establishing that base through your sit bones. Get long up through your neck and through your fingertips. Twist to the right hand side. Plant that elbow on the outside of the knee and twist your body around to the right. You can plant the right hand behind at your tailbone to upright your spine, twisting around to the right hand side. Big breath in here, make you feel the pinch in your lower back. Come back to center. So I was saying switch the leg, reach up again, establish that length, and twist over to the left. I was saying pumpkin was switched today because of a webinar that's being put on by Critical Resistance NYC and a couple other great groups about discussing the future of an abolitionist movement. I think it's a really worthwhile discussion, and you can search it, just search Critical Resistance NYC, and their Eventbrite will come up. But I'll put it back in my link in my Instagram bio right after this. So if you want to click there, that starts at 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. So we got half hour to get there. I think it's a really worthwhile thing that can give you important information and help you to have tough conversations with people who are close to you who might be a little bit more skeptical towards this kind of thing that's crucial in the project of dismantling racism around the world. Thank you guys all for coming. As always, Pumpking is a pay what you can workout. So if you're able to contribute, there are links in the email. You can set up a recurring contribution or pay by email money transfer. Thank you guys all so much for coming today at this earlier time. Friday is going to be 12:30 from now on, so I'll announce that at the next exercise as well and in the emails. Thank you all for coming, guys.